What's up guys, and welcome back to Myth Busting Mondays episode 62. This is the show where we bust the myths that you guys leave in the comment section below. So if you have any myths you would like to see featured in next week's episode, all you've got to do is leave those in the comment section right now or at the end of the video, and we'll see which ones get featured next week. We are aiming for 3,000 115 likes on this video guys, and this is of course another week of Infinite Warfare Zombies in Spaceland myth busting. But if you would like to see some more Black Ops 2, Black Ops 1, Black Ops 3 myth busting episodes, leave it in the comment section below right now, and if we get enough people putting that in there, we can make some more old school myth busting episodes for you guys to enjoy, as well as these Infinite Warfare ones as well. But without further ado guys, let's get on to the first myth of today's show. So the first myth of today's show guys is being sent in by the Endless Round, and he says, myth, can David Hasselhoff die from the crocodile trap? Now you guys know by now that we can actually spawn in David Hasselhoff by completing all of Neil the Robot's challenges. Just by going up to Neil and holding square, Hasselhoff will spawn into the map, and then he'll run around killing zombies for you as well. But if we go and run him over near the crocodile trap, which basically if you stand on its tongue, will slam its jaws down and killing all the zombies inside, if we do that while Hasselhoff is inside the crocodile, what will happen? So let's go and give this a go guys. So we've got Hasselhoff inside of the map right now. Neil the Robot's challenges were done a long time ago, and Hasselhoff is currently in. We're going to run him underneath the crocodile trap right now, and we're going to see if it actually squishes David Hasselhoff, or will he survive. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1... Oh, dude, that is awesome. So no, he does not die, dude. It literally does the same as when the crocodile normally bites down on the brutes, but instead of crushing its teeth, it literally does nothing. David Hasselhoff is an absolute legend and is able to survive the jaws of the crocodile. But thank you so much to the Endless Round for sending that myth in, dude. That was awesome. And let's get on to the next myth of today's show. So the next myth of today's show guys is being sent in by XXZombie Z321XX main channel, and he says, CodeNamePizza, what happens if you buy Quick Revive until you're not able to buy it anymore and then put the perk back? Do you get to keep it? So basically what we've got to do right now guys is we've got to go and switch out Quick Revive 3 times to then see if we can buy it the 4th time, because obviously in every zombies game, including this game, if you go down 3 times you can no longer have Quick Revive. But what happens if we remove it 3 times? Does that then mean that we were allowed to buy it again? The answer to this guys is actually yes. I was actually really surprised at this. So if you do go and remove Quick Revive at any time during your game, you're able to buy it back again. You basically have unlimited Quick Revives, but if you go down, you do lose it. So if you ever need to swap it out for anything in particular, so let's say you're going into the boss fight and you know you're not going to survive if you come back alive again with no perks, you could technically go and switch out Quick Revive, grab Mule Kick to get a 3rd weapon, and then once you finish the boss fight, get rid of Mule Kick and go back and get Quick Revive again. You can do that, and it will not remove one of the Quick Revive slots, which is absolutely awesome. You can have unlimited times that it's inside your inventory, but like I said before, if you do go down 3 times, you are not allowed to buy it anymore. So that is awesome. Thank you so much to ZombieZ321 for sending that myth in, and let's get on to the next myth of today's show. So the next myth of today's show guys is being sent in by Igor Gaming, and they say, CodeNamePizza, if you make the brute stop the alligator from slamming down its mouth while you are in it, will you still die? Now you guys know from the one before that I showed you with Hasselhoff, you can also do the exact same thing with the brute. It's actually part of the Easter egg to go and get one of the wonder weapons. So if you do get a brute to stand under the crocodile won't be able to shut because the brute allows it to stay open with its hand. But what happens if we are stood under the crocodile at that point? Will it still crush us? Will we die? Or will the brute being under there to stop the crocodile actually stop it from killing us as well? So let's go and check this out guys. So we do have a brute inside of the game right now. I'm going to be trying to train it into this crocodile. It's so friggin' difficult to get this right, but we should be finding out in 3, 2, 1... Oh, dude's nice. So no, we do not die. If the brute is inside of there, we cannot be killed by that crocodile, which is awesome, which makes this a little bit easy, because I always thought, yo, we gotta get out of there, gotta get out before it crushes down and the teeth break. But no, we don't actually have to do that. You can always be stood in there with the brute when the jaws of the crocodile actually clamps down and the teeth break, which is awesome. So that is a great myth there, dude. Thank you so much to Igor Gaming for sending that in, and let's get on to the next myth of today's show. So the next myth of today's show, guys, is being sent in by Klaas van Gellicum, and they say, myth, can you throw a basketball from the arcade room game at a zombie and will it die? So So let's go and check this out, guys. So one thing that I did manage to figure out is that no, a basketball cannot be thrown at a zombie and kill them. But another thing I managed to find out is that some of the arcade games can actually affect the zombies, maybe killing them if you do it enough. So first things first, I tried the little ball game, right, where you've got to knock the teeth out on the clown, and it does hurt the zombies. We do get a hit marker, but I never managed to actually hurt one of the zombies enough to affect it in which it would get into a crawler or even kill it in general. The next one I wanted to try was the water one. Now the water one did actually get a lot of hit markers, but once again, it didn't manage to do enough. I kind of feel like I blew the zombie's arm off, but I'm not 100% sure. But the one that 100% did work is the shooting range game. Now I went over, picked up the weapon, started shooting the zombie, and it turned into a crawler. So all of these things that are associated with the arcade games, they can be used to kill a zombie, but I'm sure that there must be a better way to kill a zombie other than these arcade games. But at least we know it is possible. So thank you so much for sending that in, class. I appreciate that a lot, man. And let's get on to the next myth of today's show, dudes. So the next myth of today's show, guys, is being sent in by Zahan Ketran, and they ask, hey Pizza, what happens when you die with mule munchies? Then can you get your 3 weapons back from the lost and found? Now, we know that this wouldn't be possible if you just go back to the lost and found, because you can only have 2 weapons without mule munchies. But what happens if we get mule munchies, then get our 3 weapons, then we die, go and get mule munchies again when we come back to life, and then go to the lost and found? So then we've got 3 weapon slots actually available for the lost and found weapons to go into. All 3, hopefully, will get brought back. What do you guys think? So let's go and try this out, dude. So I have gone down, Afterlife Arcade is set in, we're leaving, and now I'm gonna go and get mule munchies. Now I've got mule munchies, guys. Let's go and make our way back to the lost and found. Are you guys ready? Let's see. 1, 2, no, dudes, it goes back to the start. So no, even if you go and get mule munchies, it does not allow you to get all of your weapons from the lost and found. I think this should be one of the things that you are allowed to do. I think that they should put it into the game that if you manage to get mule munchies back before going back to the lost and found, it should give you all of the 3 weapons back. But hey ho, it doesn't work right now. But thank you so much to Zahan Ketran for sending that in, man. That is an awesome myth to know. And let's get on to another myth of today's show, guys. So once again, guys, we have got another crocodile / alligator trap myth. And this one comes from Crazy Biatch 1. And they say, can you kill a turned zombie by the alligator? Now, you guys know that there's legitimately no way right now to kill one of the turned zombies inside of Zombies in Spaceland at all. So it will be pretty interesting to see if we can kill one off inside of the crocodile trap. There are times inside of a game where I'm like, no, I didn't want to turn zombie, and now it's going to kill the final zombie on the round, and everything's going to go terribly because we're going to have to go on to the next round to do the Easter egg. It's not going to be good. So, can we kill a turned zombie inside of the crocodile trap? Let's go find it out, boys. So I need to run under the crocodile trap, get hit by one of the zombies, and let the crocodile then slam down. So let's find out, dudes. There we go. There he is, and boom! Yes, dudes, you can actually kill one of the turned zombies inside of Zombies in Spaceland with the crocodile trap. So that is good, dudes. It's always good to know, so then we don't actually have to go on to the next round if you do have one of these guys alive that you think might kill the final zombie on the wave when you want to just save one zombie to do some Easter egg stuff. So that is awesome. Thank you so much for sending that in, Crazy Brute 1, and thank you so much, dude. And let's get on to the next myth of today's show. So the second to last myth that we've got on today's show, guys, has been sent in by Xenoverse. I love your name, dude. That is awesome. And they say, does Slappy Taffy affect the axe in any way? Now, you guys know that Slappy Taffy is one of the brand new perks inside of Zombies in Spaceland, and it basically allows you to have a very, very high melee damage. So if you go up to a zombie and then just hit them normally, they will die pretty good, dude. It lasts really, really high rounds as well. But does it affect the axe, considering the axe is technically a melee weapon? And you know what, dudes? Yes, it does. We see on this round right now that my axe isn't able to kill the zombies with 1 hit, but then I go and get Slappy Taffy, and it instantly manages to kill them, and it does multi-kills as well. So instead of just not even being able to kill 1 with 1 hit, I can now kill 4 to 5 to 6 zombies with just 1 hit, which is really, really good. So yes, dude, Xenoverse, Slappy Taffy does affect the axe inside of Zombies in Spaceland. And let's go and get on to the final myth of today's show, guys. So the final myth of today's show, guys, is being sent in by Pro Gamer Darkness, and he says, myth, if you use Pimp Slap on the alien boss, will it insta die? Now, you guys know that Pimp Slap is one of the brand new Fate and Fortune cards inside of Infinite Warfare Zombies in Spaceland, and it allows you to hit any enemy and instantly kill them inside of the map. But does this work for the alien boss that we fight right at the end of Zombies in Spaceland? So, we are currently on the alien boss fight. He is spawned in. I've got the Pimp Slap Gobblegum or the Pimp Slap Fate and Fortune card. Let's run over to him and let's try it out. No, dudes, but we do get a hit marker. We do get that hit marker right there, but let's try it again. No, dude, he doesn't insta-die, and honestly, I don't see his health going down at all, but we do get the hit marker, which means I suppose you could stand there all day and melee the alien. It's going to be a risky maneuver, but I tell you what, the first person to complete the alien boss fight by just meleeing the entire thing, I'll order you a PS4 and possibly a pizza as well, okay? Melee all day, that's all you've got to do, melee the alien, and you win, okay? So that is it for the final myth of today's show, guys. Thank you so much to Pro Gamer Darkness for sending that one in, dude. You're an absolute legend. Thank you so much to everyone who watched the episode today as well. If you haven't already, make sure you do drop a like. We'll aim for 3,115 likes on this video. You know how we do. Leave your myths inside of the comment section right now, guys, if you do want to be featured in next week's episode. And also click that subscribe button to become the latest member of the Pizza Club. And as always, guys, thank you so much for watching, and peace out.